Hello you guys, welcome to the channel. It's Rad, and I hope I'm not gonna be too distracting here because my computer at my parents' place, they have done a bit of a, I can't really call it a renovation, it's more like restructuring with furniture, and it's in a bit of a precarious position, so I hope that, like I said, I'm not too distracting looking at it, looking at the chat. But in any case, we have gathered today for the what do we need to know for the immediate guidance reading. And the first thing that I'm going to do, as per usual, that's going to be the collective, what we all do need to know in a grand scheme of things, in a global scale. And the cards which I drew a few hours ago. Hello, Taco. Welcome to the stream, mate. Are as follow. Now the first one, that is the Hermit, followed by the second card, which is 10 of Pentacles. The third card that came up, that will be 5 of Pentacles. All right, this will have a lot to do with our relationships, and not just only intimate relationships, but any kind, literally, of a relationships. And what we're going to come to a conclusion, and what we need to know, it is that the lack of progression, it's because of us. That is because we do tend, in a certain extent, some of us entirely, unfortunately, and putting other people first rather than putting ourselves first, putting our ideas first. And what we need to know it is that the next few days are going to be a call for independence, call for us to withdraw from the needs and from the ideas of everybody else that is non-essential for our, how can I put it into words, our definition for a progression. In my mind, that excludes children, right? Your children, of course, they are going to be within your definition of progression. But anybody else who is outside of it, we wouldn't care less for what they need, what they want, how they see us, and so on and so forth. And this, my friends, is going to provoke a significant change into everyone's lifestyle. Okay, so that is the biggest thing that we need to know. It is that we're going to start changing our lifestyles. Some of us are going to start changing it drastically. Others is going to be a minor adjustment here and there. But through that adjustment of a lifestyle, first, we're going to make our life way more meaningful. Second, we are going to be able to accomplish essential and substantial endeavors, things, enterprises for ourselves. And third, it is that this is gonna serve like a, I forgot the English word for it. Hold on a second. Deviator maybe. So I'm gonna use that. So he's going to serve like a deviator. He's going to divide the people which truly care for us and truly loves us and they want to see us prosperous from those that are around us just for benefits. Okay? And that, again, my friends, comes from the change of our lifestyle. So that was the collective reading, and now a few notes about the show before I move forward. It is that there are going to be 12 readings just like this one. I'm going to start with Aries, and I'm going to run down the ecliptic, meaning Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and so on and so forth, all the way up until Pisces. And after that is going to be the super chat readings. Now, bear in mind that these are going to be star sign readings, the first 12. Meaning that while the information is going to affect you, very seldom is going to happen to be exact answer to the situation and to the problem that you do have. So if you do wish to have a personal reading with me, you can definitely do that at my website, a link of which you're going to find in the description down below. Other than that, if you do enjoy the show and you do wish to support us, you can totally do that as well by subscribing to the channel. It's free. Liking the video as well, that is going to help us tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. Actually, is going to help us more than you actually know. And finally, if you do want to support us financially, you can do so as well through Super Chat or through PayPal. The PayPal link you're going to find again in the description down below. And anyone who does so is going to have a reading at the end of the stream, that is guaranteed. That's concerning, Taco. It may not be a comet, mate. I mean, I would have been concerned. Can't see chat? Well, I do see you. All right, so starting up first, that's going to be Aries, and I'm going to show up the glyph right there, okay, which star sign I'm reading for. So Aries goes first, and let me shuffle for it. Yeah, it could be as well, YouTube, mate. Oh, and by the way, Yasmin, Mattia, and Taco, thank you for your 20s. Thank you for your donation. At the end of the stream, let me put you into the list. So at the end of the stream, you guys are going to have a reading that's guaranteed. All right, so let's check out for Aries. Now, the first one for Aries, that will be 2 of Wands, okay? Now, second card, we have 6 of Pentacles. And then it is the Lovers. So what do you need to know, Aries, is the hell with the prohibitations, right? So whatever prohibits actually could be developed, right? Within the next few days. You can definitely go forward with that. I'm sorry for the word again, prohibition. So it's very important not to allow, can I put it into words? Insinuations, not to allow insinuations to stop you from going forward with your development. And very trivial example for that is, say you like someone and your family tells you, well, if you start going with that person, we actually, it's like you are not our son anymore. So we prohibit you to date that girl. So that prohibition you can completely kind of like ignore. That is what you need to know, because whatever prohibits or whatever it is prohibited according to these cards as a development, that is, right? And let me open up a big brackets here, and falls within the boundary of the law, all right? That is also very important. Actually could play a huge role for your future development, and is going to bring a lot of dividends. Not to mention, is going to play a crucial role for your harmonious existence, and ultimately is going to bring you exactly what you want, and is going to solve some issues that you are currently experiencing as well. So whatever prohibits, it is a illusionary prohibition, and you can totally kind of like ignore it for the next couple of days or for the next few days. All right, next, that will be Taurus. Or for example, someone tells you, don't call me, right? That's prohibition. That is prohibiting you for calling them. So you can totally call them. At least according to these cards. All right, Taurus. First one, that will be the Hermit. Followed by 8 of Pentacles. And the third card, that will be Ace of Wands. See, This is where you are getting that's what you need to know, Taurus. You are getting very close to the goal. There are a few details here and there that you need to undertake for the next few days. And what you need to know it is that these details requires conscientiousness. But you are very close to execution. And I'm talking about a goal of execution. Say you do have a plan or you're preparing something, all right? This its execution, it's pretty nigh, and once it happens, it does look like that is gonna burst you forward, for what I can say. I mean, it will serve like a trampoline, if I may put it that way, and through it you are going to be propelled into a future development. It is important within the next few days not to allow yourself being distracted, or that's not the correct word, maybe tempted. Yeah, tempted, it is the right word, because how it's going to play out, it is that there are going to be some opportunities which seem gainful opportunities, but in order to take advantage of them, you're going to have to leave behind, to leave aside, very least, these details that are left that you need to attend with conscientiousness. Let's underline that. And if you allow yourself being diverted in that direction of these seemingly gainful opportunities, you are going to delay your future development. Hello, News Devon. So do what you're doing. You are on the right track, Taurus, with your endeavors. Moving forward, that will be Gemini. Pisces Moonbeam is going to be late for tonight, guys. Queen of Swords. Three of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Hello, Yasmin. All right, so what you need to know here, Gemini, is that your breakthrough does require a little bit of a rougher approach, a rougher deed, for a lack of better expression here. I mean, what these cards are showing is that you are way too mild with how you are tackling your situation currently. Now, what you need to know additionally is that you can definitely push your things through. You can push your agenda through. You can push your business through. You can push your relationship through, but it does require a firm hand and some portion of a ruthlessness. It's important as well to know that there is an important information coming your way. You're going to be the first to receive it. And what you're going to do with it, that is entirely up for you to decide. But be on a watch out for that. Next, Cancer. News Devon, thank you for the £5. Thank you, News Devon. Let me put you into the list. All right. First one, we have the Empress for Cancer, followed by Ten of Swords. Jesus. And then it is the Ace of Pentacles. It's a pretty clear message here for the Cancer. Do not rush it, right? Do not rush it. The decision that stands in front of you, whether to change your job, whether to stay or go, whether to have a child or not, whether to buy a home, whatever the case, that decision, it needs time, right? Taking it under pressure, under duress, or rushing it is going to end up in a colossal disaster. I mean, it's going to be calamity, for the lack of better words here. I can't find a better word for that. Truly is going to be a calamity if you force it, rush it, and give up, cave under pressure. Other than that, the direction where you are going forward with this goal of yours, Cancer, it's the right direction, at least according to these cards, but it does require more patience, more calculations, and it wouldn't hurt if you withdraw from the midst of all that, so you can see yourself from a side and having an objective assessment how you stand. Okay, so that was Cancer. Next, Leo. Five of Cups. The Moon. Queen of Wands. All right, guys, by not taking an advantage, right? By not taking an advantage, you have done the right thing. So it may feel like a loss right now, or at the very least, disappointment that you didn't take advantage of the situation, of the person, of the circumstances, and so on and so forth. But you need to know that that was the right thing for you to do in the recent past. And this deed sets you on a path which you are meant to walk on. So if you wonder whether you are striving towards your purpose or not, at least for now, the answer is yes. That is what you need to know. And that is not thanks to anyone but you, because you did the tough thing, the right thing. And while now you are suffering these, how can I put it into words, negative emotions of it, it's going to play out, or it's going to pay off in the future. So the more emotionally wrecked you feel, the better the future. Okay, that was Leo. Now moving on next, Virgo. Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords, the Devil. All right, someone is going to slip. All right, someone is going to say that they're not supposed to in front of you, or someone is going to leave a document on the table and you're going to see it. It's just an important piece is going to be revealed. and most likely is going to come in a form of a information, and you're not going to like it one bit. Is going to be such type of an information which is depriving you of the fruits of your labor, depriving you of your will, depriving you of your chance, of your opportunity, of depriving you of something, right? Or at very least putting on a stopper to it. And so this is gonna put you into a, I would say, fight mode. And whether you're gonna win or not, that is up for you to perform. But at least according to these cards, the action or the retaliation, once this piece of an information comes your way, must be imminent. And it's important for you to know as well that the right approach, what you must do, is going to be immediately known to you. I mean, you see that information and you're going to immediately know what you need to do if you want to end up on top of it. But whether you're going to do it or not, again, depends on you, because there will be no going back after that. You raise the issue, no going back from it. Okay, next, Libra. Six of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. All right, so we have certainty. So what you need to know, Libra, it is that rewards are ahead of you. You are going to be rewarded. You are going to be appreciated and recognized. So you're going to receive a recognition. And this will bring certainty. For example, if you weren't certain whether your contract is going to be extended or not, you are going to get a certainty in a positive development of yours, in a positive way for you, all right, or in a positive light for you. If you are uncertain whether someone likes you or not, or whether you can make a relationship with someone or not, you're going to have certainty in that regard, which again is going to be in a positive way for you. And what you are going to do with it, it's entirely up for you. But you must know here that whatever hopes you have, the potential exceeds them. So you're hoping to achieve something. Once you end up in a certainty within the situation, well, guess what? You can go for much more. But you shouldn't drop the ball right now. I mean, you get those rewards, you get that recognition, thinking that it is within the bag is going to be a fatal mistake, and this is a sure way how you can shit the bed, right? It's just don't drop the ball, keep up with the good job, keep up with the good appearance, keep up with the good work, and it's just no one can catch you. All right, next, Scorpio. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Six of Swords. All right, so first thing that these cards are touching, love, right? If you are in a relationship, Scorpio, you must know, according to these cards, that the partner you're with, at least for now, they truly loves you, right? They truly loves you, and a potential win between you and them, huge. I mean that the relationship you are in within now is as such that can fulfill your goal for a relationship, and it can bring content and glee in your life. It could bring harmony in it. For those of you, Scorpio, of us that are of you, because I do have a girlfriend, but of you that are with no relationship, then you must know that there is a person around you that really want to share their emotions with you, and is going to benefit you a lot, that you do look around. But what you need to know is that you are liked and loved for who you are, and you must not change. You mustn't try to reinvent the wheel. You mustn't be unpredictable, so to speak. And you should definitely cross certain thresholds that you very well know what they are. Other than that, what we need to know is that whatever we have recently started is going to take a lot of time. We are going to need a partner in it, okay? But it can definitely bring either prosperity, monetary gains, influence. All right, Sagittarius next. Ace of Pentacles for Sagittarius as well. First one. Second card, that's going to be Four of Swords. And then it is the Four of Cups. Okay. So pretty simple for Sagittarius is that no one knows better than you do. Right? That is what you need to know. And these next few days are about finding up a reason and an inspiration. A reason to improve your work, or an inspiration to improve your work, inspiration to improve your relationship, or a reason to do so. And no one can tell you what that is. You have to find it on your own. And it's going to be in a plain sight. And only laziness and lack of ambition will be your undoing in this regard. So you also can expect harmony in your relationship, or lucrative business maneuvers going in front of you. But unlike Scorpio, you will have to work for them on your own. Scorpio already have them. It's just they must settle on them, right? While you have to put some extra mental energy into it to find your way through, to find your niche in the next few days. And once you do so, then again, there is no stopping it. I mean, it's going to be your own thing, and no one can take it away from you. All right, Capricorn next. actually that is Four of Cups, not Two of Cups, or Four of Cups. Six of Swords, and then is Nine of Pentacles. I think my chart is also screwed up. Let me refresh here. What's going on with the chart? Anyway, Nine of Pentacles was the last one. So you're also about finding up a reason and a purpose, but for you, Capricorn, I put it into words. All right, what you need to know is that you are sitting on a good results right now. Whether you like them or not, they are good results. But they will wane with time. And you must use those results like right now, like within the next few days, to make a huge leap into development. Use the results you currently have, for example, within your business in order to expand that business or to invest in the business and so on and so forth. And additionally to it, you must, or rather like it will be advisable, if you do not change the narrative. Let's say your business is about a paper manufacturing, okay? You can invest into the business, open a second factory, for example, or kind of like widen up the one that you do have right now, but continue on manufacturing paper. That is just for example here, right? So you can take it as you are on the right track, but important thing for you to know is that if you are sitting on your current accomplishments, like I said, they're gonna wane, and trying out the same thing over and over again is gonna bring less and less results. All right, or like on the same scale, not the same thing, but on the same scale, again and again, is gonna bring the same result. Or for example, you know, if you are say selling cars or selling real estate, then you continue on selling cars, but you can try to widen up the range of manufacturers of cars that you are retailing, or the type of real estate, but still real estate, and so on and so forth. Sitting on the same real estate, same mansions, the job is going to start waning. That's the best examples I can give you guys. All right, Aquarius. Eight of Swords. Eight of Wands. Eight of Cups. Now, 3 eights. 8 in numerology primarily relates to money. Okay, so maybe it's about the money. And according to these cards, we are shooting ourselves not in the foot, but we are kneecapping ourselves while trying to do a fight with our two hands being tied behind our back. A Pisces Moonbeam loves to say it, you know, you are sabotaging yourselves. Well, we are sabotaging ourselves for what does look like according to these cards, because see, the at least according to the cards, the solution is very simple, if you will. The money solution here, very simple, but it stays outside of our, say, code of conduct. It's not like we cannot take on the solution, but we may think that that solution is unethical, for example, or is beneath us, and so on and so forth. All right. And that's not true. This is a self-imposed limitation that is simply kneecapping us while binding both of our hands behind our back, and no one can go forward like this. So it's important to know that the lack of success, especially monetary success with these 3/8s, is because of self-imposed limitations, and laziness is one of them, by the way. And we must break through them. I mean, we need to bring down those limitations and start doing something forward. All right. And last but not least, that will be Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Swords. Page of Pentacles. It's a brilliant option. I mean, you're going to figure out a brilliant option for you, brilliant for you, because it's going to work out fantastically for you. And the whole option, or the whole choice, the whole variation, it will be something you would love to experience, something you would love to do. And like I said, it's going to work out. And this brilliant solution, this brilliant breakthrough, whether a solution to save your marriage, whether a solution to make a business, and so on and so forth, comes only once in a lifetime. This is a insight that comes only once in a lifetime, and with that insight, it does look like that you can make a significant, and I cannot stress enough here, a significant positive change in your life. So when it comes, and this will, and is going to be, it's going to feel like luck, right? At one point in the next few days, the circumstances will align perfectly for you. It will be so perfect that you won't be able to believe it, but it's true. And that's your chance. You should take it, because it's not coming twice. Okay, so I wish you luck with that. All right, guys, so that was for the 12th, and now the super chat. First goes Mattia. Let me get my cards for the personal readings. So let's check, what was your inquiry? All right, so you want to know, what do you need to know? All right. Wow, that was close. Shona say, no, it isn't. Thank you for the 20. Thank you. All right, Mattia, those are your cards. Okay, so those are your cards. And you need to know that there is going to be a phone call. Okay. So a phone call from another place, from another, it could be from another town, it could be from another country. And this phone call is going to be very important. It will be about allowance, right? It will be about you being allowed to do something. And it does look like that you will do a fantastic job negotiating your way through the hell out of it. Okay, it's just your arguments are going to be freaking rock solid. And to top it all off, within the next few days, if you do have a some kind of a grievances with people, okay, you are not on the good terms with that person or with this person, you will have all the chances you need. That is if you want to, of course, to fix that. I mean, to improve drastically or to repair, for a lack of a better expression here, the relationship with those people. And that is if you want to. If it happens that you do work, you need to know it is that you're going to do a fantastic job. Do not second guess yourself, though. All right, next one, that is going to be Yasmin. All right, Yasmin, those are your cards. It does look like that you're going to receive some kind of a present, a very substantial one, okay? Like an investment in you, or at least the person who gives you that present, for that person is going to be like an investment. This present could be bonus at work, okay? Like, for example, your supervisor assigns you a bonus, thinking that later on they can use it as a leverage to you, asking you to do things you will not going to agree, and when you do not agree, they waive that bonus they assigned you. All right, and what you need to know is that you should not feel obliged nor compelled to be complicit into things that people ask you to do based on bonuses and gifts which you totally deserve. Other than that, it does look like that your problematic situation, whatever it is, it's nigh. And I mean, it ends, it's nigh, and very, very soon it's gonna end, and it's gonna open up a lot of room for you to experiment. But what is important for you to know when that happens is that you cannot rely people to other people to be a part of it. You have to do it on your own, and through that you can completely fulfill your criteria and your standards for your future development, whether job development, whether personal development. In personal life, you can expect unfolding love. In job, you can expect a fantastic long-term project or a job. All right, next, that will be Taco. Jasmine, thank you for the 20. Thank you, Jasmine. Taco, your Lenormand cards are so confusing, mate. Those are the 3 Lenormand cards here. Let me make the tarot draw. Hopefully is going to channel them in a certain direction. Yeah, long time no see, Jasmine. Actually, it's going pretty well. Taco, these are your tarot cards here. For all I can say, is going to have something to do with either... it's definitely going to have something to do with your family. Listen, the situation is going to be such that you are going to hear something about your family, elders, okay, that is going to open up options available. And this something will have to do either with a traveling or either with a inheritance. The ship stands for either traveling or for either inheritance. And these cards could read, you know, drop off family member from the inheritance. It could read harvesting family for traveling. It could mean harvesting family for inheritance. It could mean a lot of things, but it definitely has to do with your family and whether it's about traveling, whether it's about inheritance, and through it, you will have an options opening in front of you. And what you need to know here, Taco, is that you must choose wisely, mate, for a couple of reasons. Now, one of the reasons is not every option that is open is going to work for you. So you need to be open-headed when you are deciding what option you should go for. And the second reason is because you cannot change your mind once pretty much you set your jaw into one of the options in front of you. But you're going to have all the clearance. What I mean is that it's going to be clear as day. What are your options? What's going to take, and how you must go about for whichever option you want to choose. Right? So keep your ears peeled for that information which is going to come your way. All right, next, Shona say, you want to have a message. Okay. Yeah, that is very important. I mean, if it is risky, just don't take it. You're welcome, Taco. Okay. Talk soon, Taco. Take care. All right, trying to say those are your cards. The message is that you are frightened in vain. What I mean, it is that whatever you are scared of, whatever consequences you are scared of, this fear is celluloid, because whatever you are scared of actually contains your yearnings. And in order to overcome that fear, the best thing you can do is just withdraw for a moment, withdraw for a day or two. And once you do so, you will be able to see the situation objectively, and thus realize that actually at the end of the day, there is nothing for you to be afraid of. What you need to know, Shona say, is that you do have in front of you the ability, or rather like the opportunity to, I would say that way, satiate your hungers, whether you're hungry for love, whether you're hungry for money, and those, this feeling to fill yourself up stands behind that fear you have. You may be afraid to start a business of yours. You may be afraid to speak up. You may be afraid to approach someone. Those fears, completely in vain. So you must overcome them. How? Again, withdrawing yourself from that. Taking a few days break. And you will see that that you do have nothing to be afraid of. That is your message. Okay, Jasmine. Let's see, what do you need to know? All right, Jasmine, those are your cards. And you need to know that you are liked currently. Okay? What I mean is that it does look like that you are accepted, or you are seen, not accepted, but rather seen as a gift. There is a person around you who does see the future exactly the way you see it, whether a business future, whether an intimate future, okay, whether a social future. And the only thing you need to do in order to find out who that person is, if you do not know right now, is to open up for the world. Just show that in some way, okay, that you are ready to make a connection. Like, for example, go out more often, socialize more often, and so on and so forth. And that is going to give the signal that you are accessible. Other than that, Jasmine, you should know that you are doing a fine job, more than just a fine job, especially that this job, whatever you are doing, is a dirty one in a sense that very few people would undertake it, but you are doing a fine one for that, and very soon you can expect a good results for your labor and a capability to jump for more, for a bigger job, for a bigger work, for a bigger enterprise. But your conscientiousness will not gonna stay unnoticed. That is what you need to know. And last but not least, News Devon. Let's see, what do you need to know? those are the cards. Use them all. So what you need to know is that you do have what it takes, okay? And the enterprise, it's worth it. So for example, if you like someone, but you do wonder whether you do have what it takes to make things work in between you and that person, or you do want to jump jobs, but you wonder whether you do have what it takes to handle the new job, it does look like that you do have what it takes. And this jump or this approach or the enterprise you are in front of, it's worth it. It's going to bring you exactly as much as you invest in it. Lily Sloppy, thank you for the 10. Thank you, Lily. Let's see, what do you need to know? Till next time, Jasmine. Till next time. Yes, you did, Lily. You're welcome, Yvonne. All right, those are your two cards. Six of Cups and the Empress. And it's what you need to know is that you do have a good setup. What I mean is that your deeds in the past few days or in the past few weeks actually had set you up for a pretty nice experiences within the next few days. You can expect that the projects at work, the tasks at work, the people that you are going to handle, you're just going to feel pleasure from it. So the projects that you are going to work on or the tasks that you are going to work on, they are going to be pleasant for you. You're not going to feel, for example, annoyed or aggravated or simply, how can I put it into words? It's not going to be excruciating, right? But actually it's going to be pleasant. And even the chores that you will have to do will feel very, very pleasant. And the people that you're going to interact with, and especially in a personal life, if you don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, depending on your preferences, well, you do have a big chance to find one, because the people, especially on a personal level that you're going to meet, there will be a huge potential for developing a emotional and physical likeness. So you will like each other physically and simultaneously emotionally as well. So you do have a good setup. Keep up the good job. Well, yeah, well, that huge project actually is going to set you up to have a lot of, how can I put it into words, emotional fulfillment from the job moving forward. Okay, so that's going to do it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you. And we're going to see each other next time. Now, until then, bye.